It's a collab here. At Moz, I am going to be producing deliverables that make deliverables for the SEO industry. And I already have a few, what do you call it, in the bag, in the bin, in the hopper, or whatever. So, I'm done a few. And I haven't released it, I haven't pushed it out. And, it's coming soon. I just want to make sure everything is copacetic. I'm overreaching with words here. That's called pseudo-erudition, trying to be intellectual when you're not. So I most definitely am not. But I can make a mean Jupyter notebook. And so I'm going to be putting out a library of Jupyter notebooks for this and for that, which are themselves deliverables. They are what I deliver to you, the SEO industry, where I can stop keeping proprietary secrets, which I do. I'm one of those secret in the back room kind of SEOs. I'm not one of them folks out in front of the camera all the time, unless it's my camera and I don't have the same.
Dad, you're literally constantly filming videos. You're always in front of a camera.
Yeah, but I don't strive to adhere to the same standards of, shall we say, quality, production value.
Oh yeah, you're filming in a car on your way to the mall with your child interrupting the video.
Yeah, well, that's because what I value is idea capture and hitting the iron while it's hot. So an idea has the most value when you capture it and act on it quickly. It has more value to me personally than producing some polished video that will drive up some number.
Story, we don't care about what you...
Okay, so the reason for that is because it's much easier to just capture an idea, share it for reasons of, I guess both generosity, but it devalues the seeming value of the idea if you're giving it out for free. That's absolutely true, but it is also a form of protection of the idea because, now it's devalued in people's eyes and people are like, oh, well, then anyone can do it, then no one will actually do it except for the person who talked about it in the first place. So it's a form of protection in that sense. But then it's also a form of protection in your psychological determination to follow through with an effect first popularized by Robert Cialdini in Commitment and Consistency. And again, people who follow me, this probably sounds like I'm beating a dead horse, but studies have shown that if you go on the record in public on an issue, you are more likely to stay consistent with whatever you expressed in public, because now that's what people expect of you. It's like signing a petition, something people used to do before the internet. Advocates
do still sign petitions.
Oh yeah, online now, but people used to walk around neighborhoods with a clipboard and say, sign this about this candidate or about this law you want passed. And then the next neighbor would see the previous neighbor's signature on that clipboard and be more likely to both sign it and then to stick to whatever, principles they stated that they had when the time comes for them to act on it. So it's the same rule of commitment and consistency with making YouTube videos. So you capture your idea and then you commit to your idea, and then you move on to the next thing without wasting your time going back to edit, because editing is one of the biggest time sinks in our life. Just like the daily commute, right? When work from home hit, everyone was all about it because you gain an hour, 2 hours back every day. Why wouldn't you? Well, it's exactly the same with editing. Even though editing has the craft of storytelling in it and really shapes the message, so does prompting an AI to edit your videos, right? So you shoot your own videos, you collect the raw material, and then you instruct an AI to do the edit. It's one of the areas it's going to be taking over. Sorry, editors, but it's a prime sweet spot. So I'm going to rely on that, and actually have been relying on that for the past 10 years that I've been YouTubing. I mean, I'm a long-time YouTuber, and I've got thousands of videos accumulated up that I've never edited. And when I tell an AI to go edit it, to extract the best sub-stories to make the best sequences, to show the most logical progressions over the years, to surface the most interesting bits, to spice it up with the most interesting illustrations and graphics and cuts and everything. It's going to be like cutting the catapult ropes. No one has any idea. So that's what I'm doing. That's what I've been doing, in anticipation of what's happening now, that everyone's like, oh my God. But I'm a sci-fi reader, hardcore sci-fi. I love my Asimov. I love my Arthur C. Clarke. So this kind of stuff has been, already is old hat, right? The stuff I'm expecting AIs to do on my behalf is already yesterday's news in my mind. I'm sort of, very much pulling back the kind of things I'm going to be tapping them with compared to 10 more years after that, which you'll also be seeing, because I'm only 50 years old and this is all starting to play out. Yeah, 52, I know. So there you have it. That last video about, I guess, the idea capture, this video about the how to tap AI to do it, and that kind of wraps it up, because we're gonna go get an Apple Pencil. Beta Gators.